friends and homies, we are back with another episode, and we definitely said last episode that we coming back for part 2, so we didn't even hesitate. We just said, come on, let's get on to part 2. We might as well get on part 2 right now because we got a lot of shit to say. In this episode, we're talking about, do mothers really do it all? Do we do it all, whether you got a father in the household or whether you don't have a father in the household and you're co-parenting? Do you feel like you do it all? Either way. This is your hood therapist, Laquanda, and I'm your hood therapist, Remi, for those of you that are new here. And before we go into the total topic, I'm still going to allow my girlfriend to give us the disclaimer. Okay?
That's my favorite part, though.
This is my favorite. I like the obligated part. I'll wait till she get there.
Listen, we are not licensed therapists. We cannot diagnose you with anything. We want to let you know that we been through this shit, too. Listen, this is not personally towards anybody. This is our personal opinion that we are giving raw and uncut on a topic of everyday life. Let you know it's okay.
Right. It's not directed.
Let it know. But if you do feel like it's directed to you, you're obligated. She's so silly. You're obligated to leave a comment. Share it with your mother, your father, the cat, dog, whoever.
Let the bitches know we're talking shit.
Okay, you just know we talking shit about you on YouTube. Period. Now, girlfriend, what we talking about today?
We're talking about, do mothers do it all? Now, if you're in a household, now I experienced both. I experienced a household with me and my baby father was in the same household, and we did that shit together. And I experienced a household where he in his house and I'm in my house. We co-parenting. Do I still feel like I do it all? I can say I still do it all for the obligation of my son. I don't feel like that he would be. I lied, bitch. I'm about to lie. Like, I feel like I'm about to lie. Right, and I'm about to lie. My baby father is an awesome baby father. He's not a baby daddy. He's a father. Okay, let me give that disclaimer before I go into what I'm saying. Big baby dad, big dog. Okay, he does what he needs to do for his fucking son. Both of them. They do what they need to do for their sons. So whatever I'm saying, it's about me. It ain't about my baby dad because he come heavy for all his kids.
Yes.
All his kids.
Yes.
So if y'all send my baby dad a clip, send him this shit too. Okay. Now back to what I was saying.
Real personal.
Real uncut.
Personal. Let him know we was talking shit.
Let him know we was talking shit. And that's his big one. And can't near nigga take that shit from him.
Can't. Big.
With that being said, do I feel like I do the most as a mother? Yes, I do. Because I'm a mother. At the end of the day. Some shit, as mothers, you know, the male is just not about to think about. He's not about to think about certain things.
Hangnails. Wedgies. He's not about to think about the fucking chewed up socks. None of it.
When I send my son to his father, he got everything in his book bag, down to socks, down to the outfit he about to wear the next day, down to the sneakers, down to the hoodie, everything.
It's so funny, right? Because she's not lying. Because when she was pregnant, and mind you, this is her first baby. I'm seasoned mama in this shit.
I'm not.
I'm like, girlfriend, do this. Bang, 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 bang. It makes it easy. It seems like it's a lie. It seems like it's extra. But do this. So I know. Because how about before she even got pregnant, when they watched Fat Me, they was like, damn, she do too fucking much.
No. And even with that, it's like, I understand it. Because a lot of times, one time, we raw and cut. I send my son to his dad's house, right? He had on socks going to his dad's house. I got new socks in the bag. Didn't even rip the tag off of him. I pick him up from school. I noticed he got on the socks that he had on last night.
That's dad's for you.
I noticed he had the socks he had on when I dropped him off. He like, the socks was fine. And the socks was fine. But like, you know how you walk, even a mop floor, when you walking on the floor, they get that gray dust underneath their socks. I didn't like that shit. I don't know if they take his shoes off when they went down for that time. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't you put new socks? Mind you, they brand new socks, tags still on them. Why wouldn't you think in your head to put new socks on my baby? But that's a dad for you. Yeah. That don't make him any less of a dad. He thought them socks was cool.
Look, so Fat Man dad, right? My husband, I'm holding Fat Man down. You would think like, I don't know what the hell. He like, miss my boy. Like, no, he's getting the IV. That's it. I gotta hold him down because he's out of control.
Listen, that's how it
is. Like this, on like the little chocolate mark over there. Like, oh my God. You would think girlfriend Fat Man was about to get open heart surgery at that moment. He literally was getting an IV that he pulled out for the third time.
Listen, that's how it be with these fathers. Let me tell you.
I asked my dad, I said, Dad, like, I don't understand. Like, he went through a whole panic attack about an IV. I said, well, yeah, they couldn't get it. They really couldn't get it because his veins kept busting. So when they went to go flush it, it would like pop or whatever. All he seen was them poke him a second time. That's how they came back with that.
That's how these men be. And they don't mean no fucking harm. Like the socks, he didn't mean no harm. I said, nigga, they might take my baby's shoes off when he take a nap. I don't want that gray film. He's loved. Yeah. He got parents that take care of him.
But that's just mothers. That's just us as mothers.
Extra.
So when I feel like we do it all because we think about appointments. Now, granted, we got a lot of fathers. Now, granted, we have a lot of fathers out there that do also go to all the doctor's appointments because me and my husband's schedule switch. The doctor's office ain't know me because I work mornings and he worked nights. So he would do all the appointments.
Yes.
They didn't. When they called his phone just recently. And then I said, why y'all didn't call me? They said, we don't have your number, Mom. I said, what?
No, but that's a blessing.
That is a blessing.
That's a blessing, girlfriend.
And I definitely thank God for that.
That's a blessing. Because like we said in the beginning, we got some good ass fathers to our kids.
Yes.
We really do.
Yes. But on top of that, they called him. He couldn't answer the stuff.
Because they rotated.
So they had to call me.
You have to call me now.
Because so back to what my dad said, y'all are naturally equipped to be able to deal with pain, pleasure, all at the same time.
That goes back to us having C-sections. I remember when I got my C-section, I was on the bed. The father of my child was asleep, snoring. But he said he had a headache, and I believe him because he was dealing for the most part because I can walk in the
Yes.
I'm on the back of the wheelchair, like trying to get myself down to the ICU because my baby was in the ICU. Trying to get myself down there to the ICU to the point where I was like in tears, in pain. But I was going to see my fucking baby.
With my ear. I still have that mark on my stomach.
Me too.
Because he wasn't even 6 weeks. I'm wrapping my stomach up. Wrapping my stomach over plastic wrap, trying to get there. I get there and start doing some crunches.
Oh, this bitch was out of control. I wasn't doing no crunches.
Girlfriend, we gotta pause for a second because I think this thing stopped.
We back from checking the fucking slushy maker. So
and
this one, and
they still ain't slush.
We got so much liquor in it.
Ninja need to sponsor us too because we both got all Ninja products. Like,
yes,
it's sad.
Yes, Ninja definitely need to sponsor us. Ninja definitely commented on one of my videos though. Ooh. When I juiced my juicer, they commented on one of my videos. So Ninja, keep looking out.
Yeah.
Keep looking out.
And Bartesian, because I really want a Bartesian.
I want a Bartesian too.
And y'all be liking when we be in here and we be a little tipsy. So I think with the Bartesian, we'll be good. We'll be great. Yeah, Bartesian, you see this video?
Right. Period.
We could definitely use a couple lemon drops with our Bartesian machine because we wouldn't have to make
put it right here.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to make no stop. We could have been boop.
Yeah, and we could have been making an extra drink when we was drinking our other drink.
Bartesian. Talk about it. But anyway, I feel like we definitely do a lot. We cook, we clean, and don't get it fucked up. This is not to the guys who cook and clean and make drinks and all of that because y'all do y'all big one too. But at the end of the day, y'all can't live without us.
I don't think so. Every successful man, they got a strong ass woman behind them.
A very strong woman.
I believe that. And a lot of niggas, my thing with a lot of men is though, when we do so much for them, we cook, we clean, we wash clothes, we make sure you good, you go outside, you do your big one, you come in, you ain't got to worry about shit. And half of y'all niggas really not carrying it as much as y'all supposed to be carrying it. But because we good women, we do that shit anyway. Let me say that. But with that, I feel like y'all think that at a certain point we're obligated to do that shit for you.
So let me ask you this, girlfriend. Do you feel like a lot of females play house they play wife with too many boyfriends?
Agreed. But a good woman is considered playing house because sometimes we just do that shit by default.
Okay, so the difference about playing house and doing things by default is when you start staying a night on the regular. Because once you can't sleep without that rubber that leg, then you know things had got a little deeper.
It agreed, but sometimes that shit fall like that.
Because think about it, you cook. All right, cool. You coming over for dinner Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You going home, boom. Or I cook these certain amount of days of the week, and I'm giving you. All right, I cook these certain amount of days of the week, and you taking a plate home for the next day. So I'm just talking to you. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got your food for the next day. I love you, yada yada yada, or whatever the case may be. But it's not. You don't feel like this man should even feel like. You don't want nothing from this person, man or woman,
right?
Whatever, because you barely over here. But once you start being over someone's place on a regular, more than your home,
yes,
more than 5 days, more than 4 days out the week, you really obligated to start paying bills. You're obligated to start helping out with electric, gas.
First, I had to put my phone down. I had to put my phone down because you're obligated to say that motherfucking shit for the people in the back. Say it again.
You're obligated to start helping out with water, gas, electric. It's not just about
because you're here every day, right?
Yeah, it's not that. It's because you go to work. Yeah, you might help me out with this, and you might help me out with that. But you're here more than you're home. When people start to say, damn, my house dirty as shit, I ain't been home and such and such, all I've been doing is getting clothes and going back.
Or my electricity bill high as shit because you there when I'm not there.
That too. Because you got to understand. Because this is what you have to understand when you start staying with a person, when y'all playing house, you're coming over there, this person might have a different work schedule than you. So whereas though when you wasn't there and their child was in school, their electric wasn't going like she said. You understand that food breakfast is getting ate at school. Or how about I'm making oatmeal, cream of wheat, grits.
How about I don't even eat like that? A lot. Sometimes I'll be so tired from work. It's hot outside. I decide to eat me a bowl of fruit. But dealing with somebody, sometimes you gotta cook more.
Yes,
you gotta buy groceries more.
You are naturally
nurturers. So at the end of the day, we're gonna definitely try to attend to your needs or the needs that come with you.
Yes.
Period.
Yes. And
but you're not even trying to accommodate the shit that I got going on.
Yes. And that's why we say we do it all, because it's like, give us a break. Give us a break. Give us a break. We got to plan our own birthday parties, our own Mother's Day events, our own Father's Day event. And granted, it is a lot of men out there that can be romantic from here and there, but it's from here and there. What about we do this shit every day when we got to ask y'all, how many women, listen, I can guarantee, I ain't fucking lying, I can guarantee how many women are tired of just picking what the fuck they got to cook. We ask y'all all the time, what do you want to eat? I don't know, just make something. We're tired of even thinking about what we want to cook for dinner. Help us out. Let us know. Listen, I got the taste for this. I got the taste for that.
Or how about the fact that you could just run off and do what the fuck you want to do, but I got to consider the kids and everybody else.
Yeah,
and it could be even relationships that don't share the same kids. Like,
real quick,
you outside, you can do what you want to do because you feel like you don't have no kids, but I got kids.
Yes,
I got a child to think of.
Yeah. I got 5 pounds of chicken wings, and I gotta make sure that I think that this 2 pounds go for here. So you can't eat 6 fucking wings. You only can get 2, and I can get 2, and my son is going to get 4.
Because food is expensive, and niggas don't get.
And this is enough for 2 days, because this is what I'm used to.
Talk your shit, girlfriend. Talk your shit.
Like,
because a lot of people these days, all you gotta do is make $5 more than what the government expect you to make, and guess what? You not getting no assistance.
I know so many people, girlfriend, that their parents are getting sick. Their parents are elderly. Their parents had jobs, so yes, they get a little pension, and they might be $10 and $30 fucking over, and they can't even get home health aid for their mother and father. And their mother and father is getting dementia and all types of things, but they can't help because they gotta fucking work. They gotta put their in these shitty ass nursing homes.
Period. Or the motherfuckers that y'all think got it like that and really don't, because guess what? Even though they got it like that, they gotta pay for child care. They have to pay for child health care. They gotta pay for their health care. They gotta pay for food. They gotta pay for all that extra shit.
They ain't there. They gotta pay for some shit that's gonna happen.
Because guess what? They can't get no help. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers that sit on their ass get more help than motherfuckers that actually got a job.
They gotta pay for Scott's tissue, Scott's paper towel. They gotta pay for salt, pepper. How you gonna say you black and you don't season your food? How you gonna season your food without fucking seasonings if you don't have money to buy seasonings? And guess what? Good seasonings cost money. Seasonings round me about $4 a bottle.
Small bottle.
Small bottle.
Girl.
So when you say, oh, what's your girlfriend want?
And they all say, y'all wonder why they say mothers do it all, because this is the shit that we got to think about. Ain't no nigga out here thinking about how much seasonings cost.
Okay.
Ain't no nigga out here thinking about how much groceries cost. And a lot of niggas out here is not giving up enough money for food, seasonings, and none of that shit.
We think about, even when we go to happy hour, okay, cool. We're going to go to this happy hour, girlfriend. We can be here because it's only going to be this amount of gas. We ain't say it out loud, but in our head,
we said that shit. And even with that, it's like, even with having a child, it's like, now you got to process how much they sneakers cost, how much this cost. Especially when you dealing with a single mom.
How about that?
A lot of y'all niggas out here dealing with single moms that's not doing enough.
I dealt with that for 14 years. My year, he's 17 now. Oh, I believe his name out because he don't be liking me saying his name. But when I was with my ex-husband, it still was the same thing. It just was, I was financially stable, but I still was a single mother. I had to do everything on my own. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I say we do so much. We do so much. I'm not knocking the single fathers. There's a lot of single fathers out here too that do it all. But guess what? They got a strong woman next to them. You might be the person that got sole custody of your child, but guess what? I guarantee you, 9 out of 10, you got a strong woman next to you.
Yes. Yes.
So it's going to fall back to her holding your back up, her making sure that you good. So when we go back to say, do women do it all? Because we fuck that. Do mothers do it all? Do women do it all?
But how many women out here got we outside of your kid's father, if your kid's father is not stepping up, and we both said that ours do, but if your kid's father is not stepping up, how many men do you have out here that's willing to step in that place?
But that's what I'm saying. I know a lot of single fathers.
Agreed.
I know a lot of single fathers.
Agreed. I know, but it's more common for women to step in that place than for men.
For sure.
It's more common for bitches to be like, oh, you got a kid? Or I'm going to carry that shit for you and your kid. Like, but how many men out there are saying, all right, she got a kid. It's about her and her kid. I'm buying her sneakers. I'm buying her kids.
How many people even know how to be a stepfather? Because a lot of times, let's talk about these men. Y'all seen this. Shut up. So it's about these men. If you are a stepdad, right? How do you want your child, your stepson, to look at you? Because this is what you got to understand. This is his story. This is her story. And one day she's going to be your age. And one day she's going to be able to say, my mom was married to, and this was either my stepdad or my father.
Agreed.
Or this was my stepmom.
How you want the child to feel?
Because guess what? She or he gets to write their story. And it's their fucking story. So do you want to be a bitter bitch or a bitter baby dad, a bitter step mom or a bitter step dad? How do you want? You don't have to be the parent that you are to your other child.
Right.
Sometimes these step kids need that step parent more than they need that parent.
Agreed, girlfriend. Agreed.
Sometimes,
and then you have motherfuckers that be in these kids' lives but don't really want to be in these kids' lives. At the end of the day, as soon as they get extra, as soon as they get too much, you annoyed. You telling them, "Oh, call your pops. Go deal with your pops. Yeah. He's really not my kid." All this other shit. At the end of the day, that means that you shouldn't be around the kid because a child don't know how to differentiate the two. A child don't know how to be like, "Okay, he really not here for me. He really here for my mom."
Yeah.
How about you separate yourself out of the situation if you're not here for the child and the mom? I'ma just be around when your mom don't got you. That's bare minimum respect. If you know that you're not trying to have a relationship with a child,
I respect a man like that.
I respect a man like that too. But if you know that you're really not here for the child will annoy you, all this other shit, you're not obligated to be there for my child.
No.
But how about you separate when I got my child? Separate yourself. Stop trying to press me for time when I got my child. Stop trying to come over when I got my child. You really don't fuck with my child.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I need you to be the father that you wanted for you.
And it takes a village. My child might have a father, which they do, and this is not directed to no right.
Yeah.
My child might have a father. My child really might not need you.
What's not better than two dads?
Right. But why you not interacting, at least making it seem like that my child got it from both ends?
Yeah.
He's gonna be good here. Right.
You're gonna be there.
You're gonna be good here and you're gonna be good with your dad, period.
I remember, one of my girlfriends said to me, they got in this little situation. They said, "Shit, am I supposed to let my baby run?" And I said, "If you think so, because if this person's gonna be there in 7-8 years, what's the difference? They gotta get that bond,
right? And they gotta get that bond.
But if you're making your girlfriend feel like they cannot even." Okay, first of all, you got to gain the trust of your partner. Boom. Now your partner going to say, "I trust you around my child."
Right.
Boom. Now your partner going to say, "I trust you to help me raise my child." Or no, before the raise, be there for my child. I trust you to help me raise my child. Right. I help you to guide my child.
Right.
And I help you to help me love my child.
Agreed.
If you cannot help me with them fucking 7 things, what the fuck are you in the
here for?
Man,
because I'm gonna always have my child. I'm gonna always be a mom.
And the single fathers always gonna be single fathers. Cause I'm sorry, but I gotta speak for. I know a lot of single fathers, and when we talk about single fathers, we talk about these single fathers that got bullshit baby moms. Not these single fathers that get their kids on the weekends and they still gotta pay child support. No, we talk about the single fathers that's going to fucking school report card conferences, doctor's appointments, that they kids live with them 7 days a fucking week.
Period.
That their mom gotta call them to see the child. That's the fucking dads we talking about.
Period.
Don't get it fucked up.
Period.
Don't get it fucked up.
Period. Period. And then you got some step parents out here that's willing to accept all you come with.
And then I'm
willing to sit there and do homework even though this is not my child. I'm willing to sit there and go up to this parent teachers conference even though this is not my child.
And I'm willing to play catch. And you gotta work.
And I'm willing to meet your baby father so we can come to an understanding and make life easier for you.
I love your baby mom. I'm sorry, bruh. I'm
sorry it didn't work out. But I love your child just as much as I love your baby mom or your baby father. It could go both ways. It can go both ways. I just feel like we definitely do a lot. We also think about cooking, cleaning. Like I said earlier, season. Like you said, how many men thinking about seasons? How many men? Even if you are the exercise workout guys, you still telling your wife, "Yo, listen, we're going to do this amount of reps, that amount of reps." Right.
But what school the baby going to?
Right. Right. What we doing next year with the baby? What's your schedule with your baby father or your baby mom?
How you working when you working out? Cause you know what I'm saying? Like you pregnant and you got a boyfriend that's a workout guru, and you like, yo, and he like, damn, how you gonna do this and do that? But guess what? You gotta figure that shit out.
Yes.
I got this, I got that. And then you're gonna come to him and say, listen, my body feel this type of way. I'm going into labor this a day.
Yes. Yes.
He wouldn't know without you.
Yes. Yes.
We respect our men. We respect our black men. We love our black men. Our black men are strong. Our black men are proud. We give it up to our fucking black men. But as black women, we need more credit. As women, period, we need more credit.
Yes. Yes.
Period. Like I said, we've been through a lot of shit.
Yes.
Our followers been through a lot of shit. You've been through a lot of shit. It's okay. You gonna get through that shit.
Yes. And we're gonna continue to get through it together.
And guess what? Just talk to your man. Let him know. Girlfriend, that's what we stopped doing. We stopped giving our final comments on how we should help, how we feel as though they should.
So give yours.
So
your final comment.
I feel like if you feel like you're a woman and you do it all and you don't have no help and you're in a relationship, I'm only going to speak because I'm in a relationship. And I feel like times when I feel weak, you got to learn how to talk it out. You got to understand your partner. You got to understand and ask for help. You have to know who your foundation is and who your village is. Who can help you when you need to be helped and who can't help you when you need to be helped. Sometimes you want help from people who can't help you at all. Sometimes you want milk from a motherfucking pig. And guess what? You only going to get milk from that cow. You only get milk from some almonds if you fucking smash them right enough. So, like, no, real shit. Like, you have to understand that you have to know who you have, know who your partner is. Don't have these kids because you think it's going to keep a man. You are a woman, baby. And he's not going to stay because of a child.
Period.
He's not going to stay because you look good. He's not going to stay because you spent $10,000 on your body. He's not. I'm sorry.
Period.
He's not. You have to stay and you have to raise these kids and you still have to be a woman even without a child and a relationship. You still have to make sure bills get paid. You still have to make sure things get good. This is your castle. Your body is your castle. Respect your body, your castle. And fuck these niggas.
Period.
Don't play house with no boyfriend. Stand your ground. And you is what you is.
Period. And I feel like my last few words, and this is to understand your kids, coming from somebody that's not in a marriage and not in a relationship with their father or their child. I feel like y'all need to understand your children, and I feel like y'all need to understand when a male or a female is not for your children. Ooh. I feel like you need to understand when at the end of the day somebody is giving you signs that they for you but they not for your kids. And when you come with kids, it's not just about you. It's not just about you. It's about you and your kids at the end of the day. If people were showing you signs from the beginning that they really not fucking with your kids or your kids is annoying, or at the end of the day they telling you call your dad or all this other stuff, like, then you need to understand that shit. And that's my final words about that.
That's your final words. And listen, make sure you fucking like this video. And if you made it this far, leave the emoji with any type of people emoji, child, whatever, any type of woman.
Give me a baby. Give me a black baby.
Black baby. Okay,
give me a black baby.
Give me a black baby. Let us know you made it this far. Give us a black baby in the comment section. This your hood therapist, Remi. I'm your hood therapist, Laquanda. This is your hood therapist podcast. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment below. The black baby, you've made it this far, and we out.
And we out of here, bitch.
Signing out.